narcissistic individuals all the same? Why do they seem to read from the same book? It's usually because they've got the same personality. They share the same traits, which leads to the same patterns of behaviour. And these patterns of behaviour have been studied by various people that have looked into the different criterias and behaviours. When it comes to narcissistic individuals, in order to be diagnosed as having the narcissistic personality disorder, someone would need at least 5 of the 9 traits, of the 9 diagnostic criteria in the DSM-5, which is the arrogant and haughty behaviour, the lack of empathy, the exploitativeness, the entitlement, the arrogant and haughty behaviour. There's also things such as the belief that they're special, the requirement for the excessive attention, and many more. When it comes to narcissistic individuals, their personality runs off these beliefs. Due to their arrogant nature, they always have to be right. They always believe that they are right. They cannot stand being wrong, even when faced with facts and evidence and proof that says otherwise. They twist reality until it fits their version of events because they believe that they know it all. They believe that they are better than others. They shouldn't be challenged. Narcissistic individuals genuinely believe that you do not have the authority to challenge them due to their sense of entitlement. They believe that they're allowed to do as they please. You questioning them means there's something wrong with you. Can't you see how amazing they are? Questioning a narcissist to a narcissist feels like a personal attack. If you disagree with them, they get offended. They either shut you down or lash out to regain control over you. That belief they're special, that arrogant and haughty behaviour, leads to that sense of superiority. They genuinely believe that they are better than all others, smarter, more capable, better looking, more intelligent, more deserving. And they expect you to treat them in that way. And when they don't get treated in that way, they believe that you're treating them unfairly, that there is something wrong with you. Why are they getting all the luck? Due to their envy. They can't see why someone has achieved something or worked hard. They just think someone's handed it to them on a plate, and that's not fair for a narcissist. Therefore, they'll go and destroy it for the other person. They'll take it from them to feel better about themselves. Due to their lack of empathy, they're incredibly dismissive. Your feelings, your needs, your concerns are quickly brushed off or minimalised, like they simply do not matter. Because to a narcissistic individual, they don't. They lack the empathy to care. They're interested in getting their own needs met. They'll only be there for you when they want something from you. Every action is a transaction. They change their personality depending on who they are around. They're seeking that excessive attention. Therefore, they wear different masks for different people, shifting the behaviour to suit their audience, to gain advantage. Narcissistic individuals sell people an illusion of who they are, usually based on who they believe the other people would like them to be, so they can get the praise, the admiration, the attention. If they need to play the victim, they will. If they need to play the hero, they will. If they need to be the self-righteous person, they will. If they need to be compassionate, they will. It's all an act. Because they do not have any remorse. Again, down to that lack of empathy. Even when they hurt you, they will not apologise sincerely. Instead, they go all out to justify, to deflect, to blame, to say, I'm sorry you, I'm sorry if, I'm sorry but. It's never a narcissistic individual's fault. It's always somebody else's. And due to that sense of entitlement, they have no respect for your boundaries. Your limits mean absolutely nothing to them other than challenge to cross to see what they can get away with. If they want something, they cross boundaries without hesitation. To a narcissist, boundaries are suggestions that they choose to ignore. And if you dare challenge them on this, they get offended. It causes that narcissistic injury, and they seek to find a way to punish you by things like falling silent on you, so that in the future you walk on eggshells around them and you no longer stand firm on your boundaries because you're afraid of their reaction. When it comes to dealing with narcissistic individuals, the best way to deal with them is don't. Walk away. Go and live your best life and let them go and live theirs. You cannot change them. You cannot change a narcissist's habits. They're not coming from the same place you are. They do not have the same beliefs as you. They don't have the same values as you. They pretend to, but deep down they don't. Deep down they're envious, they're entitled, they're exploitative, they lack empathy. They're arrogant. They believe they're above others, believe they're special. You can, and it's difficult, however, it's about that consistency. You can change how you approach them. And it's not about approaching them to try and make them see reason or logic. It's not going to happen. It's approaching them in a manner that they can no longer drain the life out of you, such as going limited contact and grey rock or going no contact. Learning to refuse the narcissist games, which often starts by learning what the games are so that you can spot them from a mile away. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a few one-to-one slots available. If you're looking for further reading on the subject, I have several books out on Amazon. How to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries, such as narcissistic individuals. 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people, how to stay sane and break the chain. A Narcissist Handbook, the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse. Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal for empowerment and recovery. And then the new novel, Behind the Mask, The Rise of a Narcissist. If anyone is interested in any of those, they are all in the video description. Thank you very much for watching. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.